Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at Uolo_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hi everybody, how are you all doing? Good? Oh, that's great. Okay, so today we are going to have the last class for the Sportsman Spirit. And like you all know, we are doing everything about games. We started with a briefing of Olympics and Olympic Games. Then we did not only Olympic Games, but we did football, we did basketball. Today we are going to do another sport, which is not a part of Olympic Games, but it is quite an interesting game. Okay, if you all have gone through today's topic, has anyone, let me ask you all first, has anyone gone through today's topic? In the chat box, if you all know what we are going to do today. Okay, so some of you all have an idea. So we are going to do ice hockey. Okay, before we get into ice hockey, how many of you all know what hockey is exactly? Okay, like I can see a few hands raised. Okay, what is hockey? Hockey is nothing but you're running with a small ball and you need to hit it with a stick and you need to goal. Just like football, where instead of your legs, you're using a stick. And if you don't know, hockey is our national sport. Yes, so we don't play ice hockey obviously because of course, there are very few places in India where it snows, and also you can play it indoors. But another reason we don't play it because it's not a very popular sport in India, and I don't know if there are any indoor stadiums where ice hockey can be played. So when we are talking about ice hockey, the rules are the same. You are supposed to hit like a coin type thing with a hockey stick into the goal, but it's ice, right? So if you try to walk, you're going to slip. So how do you play this game then in that case? So you wear skates. To play ice hockey, you need to wear skates. So of course, you need to be really good at skating. Yeah. So yes, that's about it. So now your question might be, ma'am, if in India we play hockey, then where do we play ice hockey? That's a good question. So ice hockey is played in various countries outside India, especially where it snows heavily. Like it's played in United States, European countries like Russia, Sweden, Finland, and all. But to tell you, it is the most popular sport in Canada. Do you know Canada? It's in USA. Yes, it's very popular over there. And basic rules, like they're going to be two teams, they're going to be wearing skates, and they need to score goals. The team that scores maximum number of goals wins the game. Yes, so like I told you, can be played outdoor and indoor. So usually outdoor when it snows very heavily and the lakes and the rivers or just the nearby water bodies freeze or the grounds have a thick layer of ice, mostly on water bodies, they play ice hockey there. Or the other alternative is indoors. They have these indoor stadiums where they can play. Yes, so it looks very pretty. And of course, you need a lot of skills because you need to play while you're wearing skates. So that is extremely risky. Yes, so before we get on to the story, I want you all to we're going to reverse today, okay? So we are going to do the word today first, and then I'm going to take you to the story. So I want you all to get your paper ready, okay, your A4 size sheet, and we are going to discuss today's word because I want to discuss it first, and then we move on to today's story. Shall we do that? So everyone, get your A4 size sheets ready quickly. So is everyone ready with their A4 size sheets? Yes? Okay. So today's word is reflection. Yes? Let's write the word down and then we'll discuss what reflection means. Okay? Let's write it down. Write the spelling. I'll spell it out for you all. R-E-F-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. O-N. Let's do the word again. Let's do the spelling once again. R-E-F-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Okay, so that's reflection. Now, what do you understand by the term reflection? Anybody in the chat box? Okay, yes. Someone has written what you see in the mirror. That's perfect. Yes, of course, that is reflection. What else? Most of them are written what you see in the mirror, your own reflection. That is perfectly correct. Now, that's absolutely correct. So, your reflection has an inner meaning. Of course, it's what you see in the mirror, but what do you see when you're standing in front of a mirror? Whom do you see? Yourself. So, reflection means you need to wear your, like, suppose I'm good at, for example, I'm good at singing. So if I'm good at singing, if someone tells me, listen, just because you sing, I'm not going to be your friend. To be my friend, you need to be good at basketball. Does that mean I leave singing and move on to basketball just because they want to be my friends? No. I need to embrace what I'm good at, irrespective of whether the other person likes it or not. I need to do an introspection, an inner reflection of myself. I need to dive into myself. Okay, and I need to check whether what I'm doing is correct for me. Do I like it or am I doing it under pressure? That is your reflection. So how can you do it? You look in the mirror, you talk to yourself, like, am I doing the right thing? Do I really like what I'm doing? And if the answer is yes, good job, you're on the right path. But if you feel, no, I'm doing it because someone else is saying, then maybe you need to think and you need to start from scratch. That's okay if that person does not like it. Maybe you'll find someone else who will really appreciate what you do. Yes? So it's never really dependent on one person. You need to do what you love. That's what reflection means. Now, your task for today is going to be your drawing. Your assignment for today is going to be you need to draw yourself. Is it interesting? Whatever, maybe I don't want to see like what you want to become in future. No. Reflection as in just yourself. Maybe you can draw your whole self, or maybe just your whatever you like about yourself. Like maybe if you like your eyes, so maybe draw your face and beautiful eyes. If you like your hair, draw a nice, beautiful face with your beautiful hair. If you want to draw your entire self, that's perfectly okay. I want to see you in your assignment this time. Okay, and you need to hold that photo, of course, so that I can I can figure it out. Oh, that is actually you. That's so pretty, right? Okay, so you can keep drawing this even after the class. You'll have a lot of time. Okay, and you'll know the drill. You'll have 2 days for submission. So make sure you'll submit it. Why? Because I'm going to select top 10 and then feature them on our website. And who does not want to get featured on the website, right? Especially when you're working so hard, of course. Yes? Okay, so shall we start with today's story? It is a story on ice hockey as well as something related to reflection, what I've just explained. So are you all ready for it? Okay, then let's start. Ready? Shall we start? Let's go ahead.
Get over it. We all know what you are. Hi, Gina. Wow, Kat, you should probably clean up that mess on your face. Nice try. I told you to get rid of those fugly skates. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of them today. Good, because they were sticking in the hallway.
Okay, so we will stop over here and we will play it from the start and I'm going to explain it to you. Okay, so this is about reflection. Now you all must have understood a little bit why is it called reflection. Okay, just to give you a synopsis, this movie is called Reflection because the girl has her reflection who wants to communicate with her and wants to stop her from doing the wrong thing. Okay, so like you can see, this girl is very good at ice skating. Can you see it? And she has a photo also because she's really good. Now, if you are good at dancing, would you not take a video or a photo of yourself dancing? Why? Because memories, right? Once you grow up, you want to see, you want to track your progress. Like, okay, I was so good at one time, but now I'm even better. Correct?
And then she tries to clean herself up. Get over it. We all know what you are. Hi, Gina. Wow, Kat, you should probably clean up that mess on your face. Nice try. I told you to get rid of those fugly skates. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of them today.
So what happened? The other girls in the school did not find ice skating a very cool thing. There's nothing such as cool actually, but then these terms are used a lot in schools and colleges. So they did not find that really cool, and this girl was very good at it. But then they had this mindset that okay, she's really good at the sport, and I don't know what she thinks of herself, and she tries to match up, and now she's wearing a lipstick just to fit into our group. But then she cannot because she's not as good as us. She likes something which is so bizarre. And then she's like, okay, you know what? You put on lipstick, but you should get rid of that. It's not looking good on you. And also your skates. They're such a mess. Just get them out. Let's see what she does.
Okay, because they were sticking in the hallway.
She felt really bad. And when she banged her locker door, her reflection was still there, because your reflection is your inner self. Your inner self knows getting rid of the ice skates is not the right thing. And now your inner self is going to stop you. So that's what's going to happen with the girl. If you saw carefully, where was she going? She was going to this place called Replay, that is used sporting goods. Used sporting goods, that means second-hand store. Okay, maybe a better way to put it is a thrift store, but only for sports items. And this reflection is trying to stop her. Now, how will a reflection travel? It can travel only through places which reflect something. Okay, so locker does, mirror does, glass does, water does. Anything on these lines will reflect. So that's what it's going to commute through. Can you see that? To the mirror, then to the glass, to the mirrors, then through the glass of the car, into the water puddle. Oh, that's actually ice, thin layer of ice. Through the metal. Ice again, which is water which has been frozen. Can you see? To the water. And now she's not able to go ahead. Why? Because it's concrete. Concrete does not reflect, right? That's the problem. Now she's wondering how she's supposed to stop herself from doing the wrong. Just then, a car came and splashed all the water on the, what do you say, the window of the shop. And then she was able to transfer herself to that glass. And she stopped. Do you think her inner self will convince her, will dissuade her from selling those shoes? Or she's going to be adamant, like, no, I'm going to sell it because I want to fit into the group. What do you think? In the chat box, everybody, let's see what you all think. She'll keep them. Oh, most of you all think she'll keep them. Let's see. Now, I don't know, frankly speaking. So let's see. What's happening is, whatever those girls told her, it's going on playing in her mind. You need to get rid of them. They're sinking in the hallway. It's going on playing in her mind. And what happens when such a thing happens? You feel very sad. You're like, no, I am being just, left alone because of these things. I really need to do something and get rid of them. And to the reflection, she was able to go back in time and see what a wonderful journey it has been for her. Ice skating was so good. What happens? She's like, okay, maybe she's considering. What happened? She finally decided, I don't want to fit amongst them. I am really good by myself. She wiped off her lipstick because she no longer wanted to be with those girls. And she decided she's going to keep the boots and she's going to play. Now, where is she playing? Like I told you, there are two places you can play, outdoors and indoors. Now, this is a river or a lake that has been frozen. So she's playing over it. Can you see her reflection? So all she needed was just an introspection and a reflection. She needed to dive into her soul, and she had to reflect whether what she was doing was the correct thing or the wrong. What do you think? Was her decision right to keep the ice skates, or she should have, maybe sold it off and made new friends? In the chat box, okay. So if you were that girl, what would you have done? Or that boy, what would you have done? In the chat box, you need to write, sell the shoes, keep the shoes. Let me see what you would have done. Okay, so most of y'all have said keep the shoes. Very good. All those who have selected sell the shoes, it's absolutely okay. It's your decision. If you think that maybe you can be better off with them and learn something new and become a pro at something else, it's absolutely okay. There is no limit to learning. You can always keep learning new things, and do not, stop yourself from doing something you really want to, even if it is something that your family may not agree. If you really think that's good for you, it is good for you. Trust your instincts. Okay, that's great. So you'll know what you'll need to do for your assignment. We have written the word. You'll need to draw yourself. So I'm giving you 2 minutes. You'll need to draw yourself and you'll need to show it to me. Okay, that's good. Let's start. Okay, so since you're doing about ice hockey, like now you'll know cricket has 11 players in each team and all. Do you all know how many players play from each team in ice hockey? You can keep drawing. Okay, no, okay. So I think ice hockey is something like relatively new for you all. Yes? Okay, so let's do that. So there are 2 teams, right? Each team has 6 players. So not necessarily only 6 players in a team, but 6 players are allowed to play on the field at one point of time. Okay, and these players keep changing from time to time in the game. Okay, depends, like maybe if the coach thinks, okay, maybe the way the opposite team is strategizing, maybe this person is going to fit better and we'll be able to score more. That's okay, he can replace it. So the team is actually not made up of 6 players, it's made up of 17 to 22 players, but only 6 players play at a time. Now there are different categories in it. Like in football, you have different categories. In cricket, you have different categories. Yes. So like in cricket, you have the batsman, the bowler, the stump keeper, the fielders, right? So in this also, we have various categories. We have actually 3 categories. So we have forward, who's going to go forward and score. We have defenders, the one who's going to stay on this side, on your side of the half, and one is the goalkeeper, the goaltender. Okay, so based on these categories, we need to divide people. And how many people are there in each team? 6. So there are 3 forwarders, 3 forwards. There are 2 defensemen who are going to be on our half side, and there's 1 goaltender who's going to protect the team protect our team from the goal. So if another opposite team player tries to score a goal, we're going to protect ourselves. We're going to defend the goal. Okay, we're going to try our level best to stop the point from goals. Yes. Now, is this actually, and now this game is played mostly in Canada, like I told you, it's most popular in Canada, but do you think it is a sport that was invented in Canada? No. In fact, on the contrary, this game emerged in England. Isn't that so funny? Like, it is a game that was played and invented by people like Britishers, okay, and now it's the most popular sport in Canada. Isn't that so cool? So like you think of something and something else happens, but we adapt to everything, right? England is England, Australia, all these, Sri Lanka, India, all of us are very good at cricket. But does that mean that the other countries aren't supposed to play? No. Every country plays every sport. Now, hockey is our national sport, but we are better in cricket, right? So it just depends like what you can excel in. Like your people connect to which sport the most. Connect with which sport the most. That's all that matters. Okay, so people started showing their beautiful drawings. That's great. Okay. Very good, guys. Very good. Now, what I want you all to do is just color them properly and submit your entries. Can we do that? Yes? Great. So you all need to submit it within the next 2 days. Maybe today and tomorrow if possible, because I need to select top 10, right? So I would want your entries as soon as possible. And I hope you'll enjoy today's class and this entire series. So we have come to an end of the series, and we're going to start with a very new series. I am not allowed to disclose it right now, but trust me, you're going to enjoy it a lot. I especially prepared like a really nice series. You're going to learn a lot from it. I can just give you like a hint, maybe, if I can. Can I? I'll give you a hint. Maybe you can travel the world with me. Maybe a few places. Okay, so if you all want to travel the world with me, attend the next series. Yes. So we're going to have a lot of fun in the coming series. I am pretty sure you're going to have more fun than you had in this one. So make sure you'll attend the next series and make sure you'll submit your entries. Why? You'll need the certificates, right? You'll need to attend all the classes and make all the submissions to get the certification. So I'm going to see you in the next series. Until then, bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at Uolo_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right